As we head forward into the off season and training camp and mini camps and all that different kind of things, there's a couple positions you need to keep an eye on. And I definitely think that some of these are going to be no-brainers, but also some of these are going to be positions where you're like, yeah, that's actually good. But because we need to look at a couple of different positions here. And I think there are three for the Raiders that quite honestly need to be seriously studied. And that first position, I think this one definitely is the no-brainer. I think it's quarterback. So Jimmy Garoppolo, the news coming out that he has a foot injury and will not be able to, potentially play until training camp. I think that does have huge ramifications, especially since I feel like Aiden O'Connell is going to come a long way in a short amount of time, and I think that he could do a lot of different things for your offense. I'm excited about it, but overall, there's so many weapons here. There's so many different things that the Raiders did to help out Jimmy Garoppolo. And yes, they still got Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfrow, all those different guys. This is going to be a huge position. Honestly, this is the biggest position in football, potentially in all of sports. And I really feel like he's a guy that, no matter what happens, the Raiders are going to need a quarterback. There's a reason they only signed him to really a one-year contract, even though it says 3 years, because I do think they're going to go get their quarterback in next year's draft. But overall, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be that dude that we're going to be, all eyes are going to be on him, as well as Aiden O'Connell and really the Chase Garbers, all these guys on offense, Brian Hoyer, whoever it is. I think that you got to be really excited about it and really excited to see where it's going to go from there. I think the position to watch number 2, I think it's safety. So obviously, this defense needs to get a lot better. You drafted Tyree Wilson. You brought in some dudes, guys like Drake Thomas and all of that. But overall, Christopher Smith was a guy that, quite honestly, I felt like was a guy that didn't get near the amount of respect that he absolutely deserved. And yes, Trayvon Moehrig has not lived up to that second-round pick status over the last couple of seasons. That's why they brought in Christopher Smith. Isaiah Polamau is going to be one of those guys that needs to get more of an opportunity as well. We made a video about him yesterday. But overall, you've got 3 or 4 guys here that are really vying for more playing time at safety. And quite honestly, I've said it from the very beginning, best player plays. I don't care. Best player gets on the field, and at the end of the day, that's what needs to happen, especially if you're trying to make this the exact best team that you can. And finally, position number 3 that I think we need to watch, I think it's linebacker. So honestly, I know that you brought in Robert Spillane from the Steelers, and don't get me wrong, I'm excited about Robert Spillane. I think he's going to be a solid linebacker for the Raiders, but I'm really excited about more guys like Drake Thomas and Divine Diablo. Some of these guys, even like guys like Isaiah Polamau, as well as, Darian Butler and all these guys. And Amari Burney, too. He's definitely another guy that you need to be able to look at, that we're going to be watching for, because this linebacker core and group needs to get a lot better. I would like to see a little bit more better pass rushers on the outside there. But overall, this is a position group you're pretty excited for, because there's guys at really all levels here, whether it is Divine Diablo, Robert Spillane, Luke Masterson, Amari Burney, Darian Butler, any of these guys that could potentially start for you and do a lot of different things. But this linebacker core needs to get so much better for the Raiders, and in a hurry. So I think this is going to be definitely a big position. So it goes quarterback, safety, and linebacker. I think that really is it. And yes, if you want to put D lineman in there because of Tyree Wilson, fine, and Max Crosby and all that, I get it. Also, I think honorable mention is offensive line. How is that right side going to hold up? McClendon Curtis, is he going to be that dude at right guard? Who's going to be at right tackle? Jermaine Illuminor, or are they going to put Theron Munford, in there and slide Jermaine Illuminor into right guard? However it does happen, definitely another position to watch. Maybe even wide receiver too, and tight end. That's going to be definitely another position that you're going to watch as well. But overall, let us know what you guys think. What position groups are you guys going to be watching? Make sure you guys like and comment down below. That's what helps people find the show, and we greatly appreciate all the support you guys have given us. Thank you so much. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about our top 3 positions to watch during the offseason for the Las Vegas Raiders.